When it comes to buying cryptocurrency, most people think of using centralized exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, or Kraken. But there's another way that's been gaining attention: peer-to-peer platforms. These platforms allow you to buy crypto directly from another person, without going through a big exchange. It sounds appealing. Lower fees, more privacy, more control. But here's the truth. Peer-to-peer crypto buying comes with serious risks that can cost you money, time, and peace of mind. In this video, we're going to look at the main dangers you face when buying cryptocurrency on peer-to-peer platforms, and how you can protect yourself. The first and most obvious risk is scams and fraud. Because you're trading directly with another person, you're putting a lot of trust in them. And unfortunately, not everyone in the crypto space is trustworthy. Scammers have developed countless tactics to trick buyers and sellers. One common scam is the fake payment confirmation. The seller claims they've sent you the crypto, but they haven't. Or they send you a screenshot of a fake transfer. Another scam is the chargeback fraud. If you pay with PayPal, a credit card, or even some bank transfers, the seller can reverse the transaction after receiving your crypto, leaving you with nothing. There's also the overpayment and refund trick. A scammer sends you more money than agreed, claims it was a mistake, and asks for a refund. Often, the money they sent is from a stolen account. When the bank reverses the payment later, you're left responsible for the loss. Scams aren't the only problem. Another huge risk is limited buyer protection. On centralized exchanges, there's usually strong security and dispute resolution systems. If something goes wrong, you can contact support. But with peer-to-peer platforms, the protection is often minimal. Even if the platform uses an escrow system, there's no guarantee you'll get your money back. Disputes can take days or weeks to resolve, and if you don't have strong evidence, the platform may side with the other party. And if you agree to trade outside the platform to save on fees or speed up the process, you're on your own with zero protection. Another big danger comes from counterfeit or fraudulent payment methods. Some people on P2P platforms use stolen bank accounts, hacked PayPal accounts, or stolen credit cards. If you unknowingly accept a payment from a fraudulent source, the bank can reverse it later. You could also be flagged for fraud investigation, and in some cases, your bank account could be frozen. In certain countries, you could even face legal trouble for receiving stolen funds, even if you didn't know they were stolen. Then there's the issue of market manipulation. On peer-to-peer platforms, prices aren't always tied to the global market rate. Sellers can set whatever price they want. You might find Bitcoin trading at $30,000 on major exchanges, but on a P2P platform in your country, sellers might list it for $32,000 or more. This is especially common in areas where demand is high and supply is limited. Some sellers even create fake buy and sell orders to make it look like prices are moving in a certain direction, tricking new buyers into overpaying. Privacy risks are another factor. Many P2P platforms require Know Your Customer verification, which means handing over your personal information, your name, ID, maybe even your address. While this can help with security, it also means your data is stored on the platform, and if there's a data breach, that information could be exposed. Even without formal verification, trading directly with another person often means sharing things like your bank account details, email address, or phone number. That's a lot of personal data in the hands of a stranger. You also need to think about legal risks. Cryptocurrency regulations vary by country, and in some places, peer-to-peer trading is restricted or outright banned. In these regions, buying crypto on a P2P platform could lead to fines, penalties, or even criminal charges. In countries with strict currency controls, peer-to-peer crypto trading without a license can be treated like illegal money transfer. Liquidity is another issue. On centralized exchanges, there's usually enough volume to fill your orders instantly. But on peer-to-peer platforms, you might struggle to find a trustworthy seller offering the amount you want. Transactions can take hours or even days to complete. And in a volatile market, by the time the trade goes through, the price may have changed significantly, costing you more money. Some people also do P2P deals in person for cash. While this can avoid bank involvement, it brings serious safety concerns. Meeting strangers with large amounts of cash can lead to theft or worse. You could also be handed counterfeit bills, and once you've sent the crypto, there's no way to get it back. Even escrow systems, which are supposed to keep you safe, have limitations. Escrow holds the crypto until payment is confirmed, but it doesn't protect you if the payment method allows for chargebacks later. And dispute resolution depends heavily on evidence. Skilled scammers know how to create convincing, but fake proofs that make it harder for you to win a dispute. Finally, there's the risk of emotional manipulation and social engineering. Not every scam happens quickly. Some scammers spend days or even weeks building trust. They might pretend to be a friendly trader, a mentor, or even a romantic interest. Once they've earned your trust, they offer a deal that seems too good to be true or pressure you to act fast. And when emotions are involved, it's much easier to make poor decisions. So, how can you protect yourself when buying crypto on peer-to-peer platforms? First, use reputable platforms with strong escrow systems. Second, always check the seller's reputation. Look for a high number of completed trades, a positive feedback score, and a verified account. Third, never agree to off-platform deals, no matter how tempting they sound. Fourth, document everything: screenshots, receipts, chat logs. These can be critical if you need to open a dispute. Fifth, start with small transactions before committing to larger amounts. Sixth, use safer payment methods like bank transfers rather than reversible options like PayPal. Seventh, protect your privacy. Use a separate email and avoid giving unnecessary personal details. And finally, make sure you understand your local laws so you're not accidentally breaking them. Peer-to-peer crypto trading can be a useful option, especially in countries where centralized exchanges are restricted. But the risks are real, and they're not going away. The key is to never let convenience make you overlook the dangers. Do your research, verify who you're dealing with, and always put safety first. If you approach P2P trading with caution and common sense, you can enjoy its benefits without becoming an easy target for scammers.